And now, via the magic of television, we transport you from the dusty landscapes of New Mexico to the slightly damper surroundings of old South Wales. Specifically to the set of Ironclad, the biggest independent project ever made in the Principality. Set in 1215 and following the signing of the Magna Carta, Ironclad focuses on a small group of rebel barons who took control of Rochester Castle, defending it and newly won freedoms from the would-be tyrant King John and the army at his back. The siege turned out to be one of the longest and bloodiest in English history, so when we were invited to Wales to witness these dramatic events being recreated, Film 2010 packed its wellies and headed for the hills. A British movie set that actually looks like a movie set. Yes, welcome to South Wales, the unlikely location for Ironclad, and the filming of a particularly complicated stunt sequence involving an invisible horse.
In this scene, I have been attached by my foot to a horse, and that is my stunt double, the guy on the stairs over there. He's doing that for me today.
We're not allowed to have horses stampeding towards us by all accounts, so they're going to magic that in.
Action! Marshal! Horse halfway! Horse at the top! Horse in!
As you can see, I'm sure everybody's talked about the mud. It's like working in the trenches. Trench foot is rather common, I think, amongst all of us. But it's fun. It's great fun. And it's fantastic set, you know, and it's a wonderful location. There's lots of action, lots of blood. Blood and mud, yes, I'm afraid.
It may be all blood and mud on set, but history tells us that the siege of Rochester Castle was not for the faint-hearted.
It's a kind of very realist interpretation of this story. This is not Robin Hood at tea time on a Saturday night. The blood has consequences, the violence has consequences, and we see it in all its bone-splitting glory.
You just pretty much put the costume on and think, what would I do if we were coming out of, out of Chelsea and this happened? But it's the same sort of thing, but just different weapons.
The makers of Ironclad are already dubbing their film a medieval Magnificent Seven, with some agreement from the cast.
I think I'm Yul Brynner, I think. I quite like the idea that I'm Yul Brynner, although I don't think anyone else is going to believe it.
But I'm more of a Kurosawa fan, so I think it's more Seven Samurai for me.
Can't you get your camera more to the right a little bit, or...?
Writer and director Jonathan English has assembled a distinctive group of primarily British actors for his film, and both men and beast are having a magnificent time.
The horses have just been an amazing thing, and me and drama school just go out on the hills and ride about. It's been fantastic. We've had a great time.
It's a marvellous club to belong to, I think, acting. You get a group of English actors who can gossip and chat and laugh and tell jokes and muck about, and then turn when they say, OK, you're on, and do it properly. A lot of the time, American actors don't understand that at all. They have to look at the wall for half an hour before they go on, you know.
It's such a great cast and it's such a great group of guys and we're getting on so well. I know you hear that on every film that you go and do, but this one really is one of those special ones.
Ironclad will be in cinemas later this year, though one of its stars, James Purefoy, can be seen brandishing a sword on the big screen just this week, as he takes on the title role in another period adventure, Solomon Kane. Kane